Did you know that 60% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years? And here's a shocking fact. 20% don't even make it past their first year. But what if I told you that in just 48 hours, you could go from idea to launching your own business? It sounds crazy, right? But it's possible, and many successful entrepreneurs have done it. You don't need tons of money, a fancy office, or even years of experience. All you need is a clear plan and the right mindset. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to start your business in 48 hours, step by step. In the next few chapters, you'll learn how to create your business blueprint, find a winning idea fast, and get your product into the market quickly. I'll show you how to launch with the mindset of done is better than perfect, and how to use feedback to make your business stronger. The best part? You won't be doing it alone. Let's dive in and turn your idea into action. Your new business starts now! Chapter 1, the 48-hour business blueprint, where ideas meet action. Starting a business in 48 hours sounds impossible, right? Well, it's not. The key is not to overthink it, but to act fast and focus on what truly matters. You've probably heard the quote, "Action is the foundational key to all success," by Pablo Picasso. That's exactly what you need in these first 48 hours, action. One study found that 90% of startups fail, with 42% of them collapsing due to a lack of market need. This emphasizes how crucial it is to focus on creating something that solves a real problem. So what's your first step? The first thing you need is a blueprint, a simple plan. In the next 48 hours, you want to focus on the most essential parts of your business. No fluff, just the basics. Start by identifying the core of your business. What's the one problem you're solving? This is where most entrepreneurs get stuck. They want to create the perfect product or service, but perfection isn't necessary right now. What's necessary is clarity. And remember, clarity trumps perfection. Your blueprint will focus on this. Identify the problem, and then figure out how your product or service solves it. In just 30 minutes, write down 3-5 sentences about this. If you can't, maybe this isn't the right business idea. Move on to the next. Next, you need to focus on your target market. Who are your customers? The faster you can pinpoint them, the quicker you'll be able to market your product. A recent survey revealed that 46% of small business owners say knowing their customers is their top priority. This insight is vital for the next phase. Finally, set your launch goal. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve in 48 hours? Your goal should be simple. Whether it's getting 10 customers, launching a website, or getting 100 people to sign up for a waitlist, be clear about your objective. Chapter 2, Zero to Startup, Finding Your Business Idea in a Flash. How do you find a business idea in a flash? Simple. Look at your skills, interests, and what's trending. The internet has made this easier than ever. Google Trends, for example, can show you what people are interested in today. According to a 2023 report, online searches for sustainable products grew by 60% in just 1 year. This shows you that current trends can guide your ideas. Start by listing 3 to 5 things you're good at or passionate about. Maybe you love photography, are skilled at digital marketing, or have a knack for writing. Those are great starting points. Now think about problems in those areas. Are there things that frustrate you about your passion? Are there gaps you've noticed that others haven't filled? The key is not to reinvent the wheel, but to improve what's already out there. Take Uber, for example. They didn't create the concept of transportation. They simply made it easier, faster, and more convenient. A report from Harvard Business School found that the most successful startups are often variations of existing ideas with a slight improvement. Once you identify a potential business idea, validate it quickly. You can do this by asking friends, family, or even strangers for their honest opinion. A survey by Inc. magazine found that businesses that test their ideas early are 5 times more likely to succeed. But don't wait to be perfect. Speed is key. In fact, the first step to testing your idea could be as simple as posting a question on social media. This will help you gauge interest and get immediate feedback. If people are excited about your idea, you're on the right track. If not, adjust and keep moving. Chapter 3, The 2-Hour Hustle, Crafting Your Minimal Viable Product, MVP. Now that you've got a business idea, it's time to make it real. And here's the secret. Your first product doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it shouldn't be. The goal is to build a minimal viable product, MVP, a version of your product that is good enough to test the market. What makes an MVP work? It's all about simplicity. According to Eric Ries, the author of The Lean Startup, an MVP helps you test assumptions quickly and cheaply. Don't waste time creating something elaborate. You need to focus on the core features that address the main problem. Let's say you're launching a new app. Don't build all the features at once. Instead, pick one key function that your customers will use the most. A study by CB Insights found that 35% of startups fail because they develop products that customers don't need. You don't want to make that mistake, so focus only on the essentials. In just 2 hours, you can sketch your MVP. This could be a landing page, a mock-up, or a simple prototype. If you're offering a service, write a clear and concise description of what it provides. Remember, it's better to have something imperfect but functional than something unfinished or overcomplicated. Once you've created your MVP, it's time to get feedback. Start by sending it to a small group of friends, family, or followers. The goal is to get immediate reactions.
What do they love?
What confuses them? How can you improve it? If you're getting positive responses, you're headed in the right direction. An MVP allows you to make improvements quickly and efficiently. After you gather feedback, tweak your product and keep moving forward. As Reid Hoffman, co-founder of LinkedIn, famously said, "If you are not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late." By the end of the 48 hours, you'll have a simple, working product and feedback from real people. That's progress. And that's how you move quickly from idea to action. Subscribe for more actionable steps. If you found these strategies helpful, don't forget to subscribe. In the next chapters, we'll dive into the importance of embracing feedback and turning your first 48 hours into profits. You won't want to miss it! Chapter 4, Fighting Perfectionism, the Good Enough Startup Mindset. When it comes to starting a business in 48 hours, perfectionism can be your worst enemy. Many entrepreneurs wait for everything to be just right before they launch. But that's not how successful businesses are built. As Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, famously said, "If you're not willing to be misunderstood for long periods of time, then you're not going to be able to innovate." In those first 48 hours, your goal is to get something out there, not to perfect it. Think about it. Facebook started as a simple platform for college students, not the global social media giant it is today. It's easy to fall into the trap of wanting everything to be flawless. But research shows that 25% of entrepreneurs never start because they are afraid of failure. Don't be one of them. Instead of obsessing over every detail, focus on progress, not perfection. A report from the Kauffman Foundation found that most successful entrepreneurs are more likely to embrace failure as part of the learning process. If you're stuck trying to get everything perfect, you're missing the point. Action is key. Remember, done is better than perfect is a mantra you'll want to repeat often. This doesn't mean you should launch a product that's completely broken, but it does mean don't overthink or overcomplicate the first version. Every business needs room to grow, so give yourself permission to start small and improve as you go. Perfectionism also leads to procrastination. Studies show that procrastination can cost you productivity and lead to decision fatigue. If you keep tweaking and reworking, you'll never get your product in front of customers. Take imperfect action and then adjust based on feedback. The best entrepreneurs know that their first product isn't their final product. Chapter 5. Launch fast, fail fast. Using the power of feedback to improve quickly. One of the best ways to accelerate your business growth in the first 48 hours is to embrace feedback early. As entrepreneurs, our instinct is often to hold on to our ideas and avoid criticism, but feedback is one of the fastest ways to improve. Don't wait until you've built a perfect product before asking for input. A study from the University of Chicago shows that businesses that test their ideas early are 5 times more likely to succeed. Early feedback helps you spot flaws and adjust quickly. After all, your customers are the ones who will determine your success. So, how do you gather feedback in just a few hours? Start by asking the right people. Reach out to your friends, family, or even people you trust in your industry. Social media can also be a great tool. A quick survey or post can provide instant responses from a broader audience. Don't just ask for compliments. Ask specific questions like, what part of this product confuses you? Or what would make this better? You want to identify weaknesses and areas of improvement as fast as possible. In his book, The Lean Startup, Eric Ries talks about the importance of validated learning. He encourages entrepreneurs to test their ideas in the real world quickly and to use feedback to make improvements. Feedback is like a GPS for your business. It helps you avoid getting lost and ensures you're headed in the right direction. Fail fast, learn fast. In fact, many successful entrepreneurs, including Elon Musk, have said that failure is simply part of the process. In his own words, failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. Chapter 6. From Idea to Income. Turning your first 48 hours into profits. The ultimate goal of starting a business isn't just to launch, it's to make money. In the first 48 hours, your priority should be getting your first sales, or at least establishing a clear path to revenue. Don't wait to make your product perfect before monetizing it. One powerful strategy to start generating income is to use your network. According to a study from Harvard Business Review, 70% of startups grow their first customer base through personal connections and word of mouth. Start by reaching out to friends and family, offering discounts or early access to your product. This approach is both fast and effective. Another quick way to start making money is to leverage platforms that already have an audience. Think Etsy, Shopify, or Amazon. These platforms give you the infrastructure to sell immediately. Research from Shopify shows that 50% of merchants who use their platform generate sales within the first 60 days. It's a great way to avoid the hassle of building your own website right away. Next, consider offering pre-sales. If you haven't fully developed your product, offer customers the opportunity to buy it before it's ready. This approach was used by popular companies like Oculus VR. By offering pre-sales, you not only generate income, but also prove there's demand for your product before fully investing in production. It's important to remember that sales come from marketing. Even a great product won't sell without promotion. Use social media ads, email marketing, or influencer partnerships to get the word out. One of the most successful forms of marketing for new businesses is leveraging platforms like Instagram or TikTok to create buzz. According to a survey from Oberlo, 60% of Instagram users discover new products through the app, making it a powerful tool for launching your business. While you're focusing on sales, don't forget to keep costs low. A study by the Small Business Administration found that 20% of new businesses fail within the first 2 years, often because of cash flow problems. To avoid this, start with minimal expenses. Use free tools, work from home, and utilize online marketing strategies that don't cost a fortune. In the end, turning your first 48 hours into profits is all about leveraging your time, your network, and the right tools to get revenue flowing. Even if you only make a few sales, it's a sign that you're on the right track. And remember, small wins lead to bigger wins. Don't forget to subscribe. If you found these strategies helpful, make sure to subscribe. By subscribing, you'll get more actionable tips and insights on how to scale your new business quickly. Keep pushing forward. Your entrepreneurial journey has just begun.